Within the real number system, there are what we call sets, and within every set, there's a certain number of elements. Now, obviously, it's infinite when we're talking about real numbers because they go on forever. There's two different sets within the real number system. You've got rational numbers and irrational numbers, and you see that they are two rectangles on this diagram that are separated. Within rational numbers, there is a number of sets that are embedded within. In this example here, the innermost example are the natural numbers. Natural numbers or counting numbers are embedded within the set of integers. Now, integers contain natural numbers, which are all the positive numbers, whole numbers, and integers also contain values less than or equal to 0 that are whole numbers. Now, rational numbers in general are numbers that can be expressed as a fraction. If you cannot express it as a fraction, then you do not have a rational number. So things like repeating decimals are rational numbers as long as they are in fact repeating and not non-repeating, or even terminating decimals can be expressed as fractions. You have an irrational number when the result of it, when you evaluate it with your calculator, for example, is a non-repeating continuous decimal. So examples of that are numbers such as pi, or radical numbers like √3, √5. Radical numbers that are not perfect squares are irrational. If I were to take √16, that would be a rational number because the square root of 16 ends up being 4 because it's a perfect square. So be careful with that. So there's different examples of irrational numbers. Now, also within the set of rational numbers are what's known as either prime or composite numbers. A prime number is a natural number that's greater than 1 that is divisible evenly by only itself and 1. So you can start from 2, 3, 5, 7, so on and so forth, and keep going up. So you do not count 1 as a prime number. Now, if it's not a prime number, it's known as a composite number. So numbers like 4, 6, 8, 9 are known as composite numbers. They are divisible by numbers other than itself and 1. So these are numbers within these number sets. So there's a number of examples we could come up with.